You guys like comics? How about spiders? So let's talk about it, dude. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is a 2020 action-adventure game developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Miles Morales is a fantastic experience on the PS5, as I had no performance issues, no glitches or bugs or crashes during my playthrough, and everything ran smoothly. I was actually astonished by all that because usually games like these have at least some glitches, some bugs, or some crashes, as it's a huge open sandbox world where missions and stories take place, but to my surprise, I actually encountered none of that. I was astonished by the graphics and the high fast loading times with the PS5 SSD and the speed that this game takes its pace in. And my favorite outfit was Into the Spider-Verse skin with the skin effects that it has. It was amazing and I pretty much used it my whole game playthrough. Unfortunately though, the game can be completed in one sitting as it is not long at all compared to the Spider-Man 2018 PS4 or the Spider-Man Remastered PS5 version. There is plenty of things to do and collect after completing the story. If you're a trophy hunter of the like and want the platinum, you'll have to go back and beat the game again. There's extra activities, but they become repetitive as they did in the previous new game of these series, and this game really does shine by its storytelling. A year after the first game's conclusion, Morales has been trained by Peter Parker. He moved from Brooklyn to Harlem and has fully integrated himself into the role of Spider-Man, though he's still gaining experience and doubts whether he can live up to Peter Parker's legacy. At the beginning of the game, Peter Parker leaves New York for Syria, for several weeks and trusts Morales to protect the city in his absence. Now, the sole Spider-Man Morales must balance his new superhero responsibilities while supporting his mother in her city council campaign to become mayor. Or city council, I'm sorry if I'm messing up a little bit here. And defending his new home from the violent war between the corrupt Roxxon Energy Corporation and the high-tech criminal army syndicate called the Underground. There's many twists and turns and heart-pulling strings that come out from it, and many villains show up as Rhino and Kingpin, and I don't want to give away any more tidbits. The game is not perfect, and there were some things that I did not like, but an overall appealing. No game is perfect. There are several skills locked until you complete a certain amount of side missions, or if you beat the game again, you'll have access to these skills in the new Game Plus mode, which I get because it's short and they wanted to incorporate some kind of extra replayability to this game, but it does rub off as limiting. As I was playing through, I wanted to make sure I can use all the skills Miles can use as long as I had the points for it, but you become restricted. It does feel different compared to the Spider-Man 2018 Peter Parker version, which is huge because it keeps the two Spider-Mans separate identities and their own being. So if they choose to release a future game where they feature both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, you have two very different unique play styles with their own abilities, perks, strength, and weaknesses, and you can choose which one you want to use for each mission, or maybe you go back and forth. Overall, I enjoyed my short time with Miles Morales, mainly because the story drew me in so much, and I couldn't stop playing until I finished it. It was like watching a movie, except I had to play through some scenarios myself, and then I got to see the next scenes. The animations was high, the graphics was high, the PS5 loading times was high. I think it had some kind of ray tracing that they had, and everything just came together in a fantastic bundle of polishedness, and it wasn't a meal that left you overstuffed and disappointed or overstuffed and couldn't move. It was a delightful meal that left you content and you was like, I don't want no more of this, but I want more of this, if you get what I'm saying. We here at NGI give Spider-Man Miles Morales a 10 spiderwebs out of 10. Make sure you stay up to date with all the latest gaming tech news and reviews. Smash that like, and as always, subscribe. God bless and peace.
Where is he? Kill you! Don't
Yeah.